Preds lose 5-2 to the Tampa Bay Lightning Thursday night inside Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida. You know, once the Preds fell down 2-0 early, only 3 minutes into the first period, I was debating whether or not to just do a straight rant video. But then the Preds pulled themselves up and reminded themselves before us that this team can still be competitive. With their first shorthanded goal of the season, cutting the lead at 2-1, they seemed to stop the bleeding. And that was the score after one. It was 2-1 Tampa after one. I thought, good, you can learn from what you did in New Jersey and New York with a solid 3-game winning streak and hope to build from that. But how do you expect when you put yourself behind the 8 ball, being outshot 11-4 in that first period with barely any signs of life? This team rolling into Tampa for the first time since Ryan McDonagh got traded from the Lightning in the offseason. Him unfortunately able to play since he took a puck in the face in Long Island, so he would be out a while, but his dad was along on this trip along with the rest of the Preds players on the Father's Day trip, and there's something to be said about that. I asked on Twitter, but no one could really point out to me. I seem to remember that this team does better when the moms come on the trip. We all remember the Washington comeback of a few years ago. As for the game, the team seemed to pick it up in the second period, especially with the work that Carrier did, taking the shot from the point and following up for the own rebound that Elliott was not expecting in net for the Lightning and shoveling it home and tying this game at 2. The shots were all even after 2 because the Preds rebounded from the lackluster first period to outshoot the Lightning 15-8 in the second. Good, a 2-2 tie after 2 in Tampa. Any Preds fan would have taken that after 40 minutes coming into this game. What we wouldn't have wanted is a Swiss cheese defense in the third period for 3 unanswered goals, starting with the odd man rush that allowed Braden Point to get his second goal of the game. And then a terrible line change in addition to UC Parsons' terrible pass instead of going the other way that allowed a 4-2 Tampa goal. Then to top it all off, one of the worst half-assed back check plays I've ever seen from this team recently, with Matthias Ekholm and Nino Niederreiter allowing Brandon Hagel to just skate right by him. And in addition to that, I don't know what UC Saros was doing on this one. Could a fan buy a save? And Tampa adds to the misery for Preds fans in that third period, including their fathers who were up in the suite. 5-2 Tampa. Preds outshot the Lightning 17 of 13 in the third period. Can a fan buy a goal? Something to show some respectability for yourself and your teammates? This team does realize it's going to be without McDonagh for a while, right? Even though he was just starting to fit in after that injury last Friday. Time to make adjustments, guys. He's not going to be there for a while to help you out. But hey, props to the Lightning for the classy tribute video to their former defenseman. Thank God this 3-game and 8-day road trip is long over, even though the Preds only have a short homestand coming up, starting Saturday against the very lowly Senators, the very beatable Senators. And then after that, there's no rest for the Larry, so there's no excuse to be rusty, because starting on Monday, this team has 4 games and 6 nights. That stretch coming next week will tell us something. It will tell us if the Preds are onto something like they were on their 3-game win streak last week, or have they regressed back to the mean like this Tampa Bay result Thursday night. With what the Tennessee Titans are putting this fan base through right now, for similar fans who root for the Titans and the Preds, this fan base needs any positive it can get right now. Preds, pull us through it. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. As always, click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like it. You can find my social media by clicking on a channel name. Tell all your friends about Predemption. And Preds, pick it up. Or else Preds fans who also root for the Titans might start to turn their attention towards the front office at 501 Broadway. Just ask J-Rob about that.